7 p.m. with Jeff James and Rockin' Robin Luddite, unleashing the loudest, hardest hitting metal show on the airwaves! Up until you feel when the guitar screams. When you had it rough and life wasn't fair, I turn you on when you turn me up, and I take you there.
Man, that was great. I love that ending.
Yeah, I mean, it was all pretty good.
It was
It was
great.
nice and mellow just to jive to.
Yeah, it was great. We kicked off with the Carbellion with Bar Fight.
That was good too.
That was rocking. Josie and the Corruption, I Am Rock. That was rocking. And then True Devil, that last one, that was super cool. All right, well, welcome to Metal Revolution. It's metal, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tonight, special guest at 8 p.m. from Chicago, KK from the band The Rising Fall, be in for an interview. That's going to be great. All right. Plus, we have the history of metal, guitar gods.
Interesting to see who you put on this list.
Yeah,
I've not seen this.
I'm interested to see who your guitar god is. I don't know if my guitar god's on the list, really. I have a couple. We'll see. All right. Then we're going to do emo metal genre.
Okay.
And then Breaking Spine's news. And then we also have music by Kill Code, Freaky Things, a new one for you.
Yes.
The Rising Fall, one of their older ones. Keller, My Cleveland Project, Awaiting Abigail, and Distant Sun Rising. So that's what we have going there.
Cool.
Are you ready, Robin?
Always.
Okay, here we go. Hi, this is Jeff James.
This is Rock and Rob.
And you're listening to
Metal Revolution Hour.
All right. All right, as you guys know, House of Blues, July 26th, is going to be the Battle of the Bands. And we have a special metal VIP contest available. And Robin, would you like to take over?
Of course. So the Outlaw Radio Nation is teaming up with Battle of the Bands Road to Revival for a killer VIP giveaway. One lucky winner will score free tickets to the July 26th showdown at the House of Blues Cleveland, hang with the Outlaw Radio Nation crew, and experience the event like a rock star. Head to outlawradionation.com and enter now. What it includes, one winner wins tickets to the Battle of the Bands at the House of Blues Cleveland, access to hang out with the Outlaw Radio Nation crew during the event, VIP check-in, early entry, meet and greet photo opportunities with judges if available, signed memorabilia item mentioned on air during the July 25th special presentation chance to win. So definitely check out the raffles. Doug Aldrich is doing guitar lessons. Black Star says Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gibson guitar giveaway, Black Star amp. There's something with Marshall, Doug Aldrich, and then Mark Kendall. That's going to be great. And don't forget, Mark Kendall is going to be with us July 13th.
Yeah, it would be cool to get his perspective after the event, having, three of their perspectives before the event.
We might have to award the best interview. But then I think that we're going to also
You can
interview.
always bring them back for their perspectives after
Yeah,
the show,
true.
too, like Vinny.
But we also need to get Dino, the new guy.
Of course, yeah, I thought about that. Maybe Kathy, if she would be wanting to.
Yeah,
speak
I
with
asked
us.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also saw a photo of her on Facebook in fishnets. I don't know if you
I saw
noticed
your
that.
photo.
Yeah, of
I
course.
saw you check
Every time I see a chicken fishnets, I'm posting it now. Yeah, that's how it's going. All right, good job.
Awesome.
All right, let's talk emo metal. So emo metal isn't a single official genre, okay?
No, and it gets very commonly misconstrued with the screamo.
Yes, you're right. It generally refers to the massive sonic crossover between emotive hardcore, emo, and heavy metal. This intersection primarily lives within subgenres like metalcore. Everything's always goes back to metalcore. I noticed that's
It's always a core.
a core, post-hardcore and screamo, like you said. It blends the technical riffing, aggressive breakdowns, and heavy distortion of metal with the raw, introspective, and highly emotional lyricism of emo. The lyrics are confessional, vulnerable lyrics about heartbreak, mental health, and personal struggles. I need a drink of
Or just how
Gatorade.
society is crappy to them in general, which it is.
It's easy to write a song these days. Okay. Melodic metalcore and emo core. There's your core. Emerging prominently in the 2000s, bands in this space combined heavy downturn metal riffs, screaming with soaring melodic clean-sung choruses focused on heartbreak and angst. Screamo, scrams, a chaotic, aggressive offshoot of emo that incorporates frantic, heavy instrumentation, fast tempos, piercing vocals, often edge into grindcore black metal territory.
Yeah. Some are more intense than others of screaming, and some people are like, it's just not the same. Like when Hawthorne Heights' Casey Calvert died, it's just a little bit different.
Janine said, no ghosts tonight in the studio. Don't jinx us, Janine. Come on now. I'm happy with how it's going right now. All right. A dynamic shift between soft melodic verses and explosive aggressive breakdowns. The vocals blends clean and melodic singing with harsh, emotionally driven screams. Essential bands, the pioneers of the 90s and 2000s, emo violence was Emo Violence, Orchid, Seosin, Poison the Well.
I think it's Seosin.
Seosin? Okay. That's probably right. Poison the Well and Thursday. I thought the band name Thursday was kind of cool.
Because it's sometimes like Friday the 13th or something.
Yeah.
Wednesday 13.
In post-hardcore metalcore, you have bands like Under Oath, who's really good. I like them. Mm-hmm. You like them? Alexis on Fire.
Or Alex is on fire.
Or Alex is on fire.
I don't know. I don't know
Alexis
the band. That's what I
on fire?
first thought.
All right. You know.
It's probably confusing on purpose.
Yeah. Alex is on fire is good too. I like that. Silverstein and From First to Last.
I like those last two bands more.
Yeah, I like them too. Modern emo metal / post-hardcore. Bring Me the Horizon. Great band. And I just heard Mafra singing Doomed by Bring Me the Horizon. Have you heard that yet?
No.
It's fantastic, man. It's really great. Pierce the Veil. Good band. I've heard of them. I really like this band, Sleeping with Sirens.
I just remember hearing all those band names, Asking Alexandria, all that, what would be popular at Vans Warped Tour, like for that year.
Yeah. Vans Warped Tour. I wish they would come back.
I mean, the concept itself was cool. I just wish it was like an 80s version, but we have to try to go to M3 sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend told me about a show. I'll tell you about it during the break, though, with more details.
All right, cool. Well,
yeah.
We're about to take a break. But I did want to say this before we went to break. I had lots of fun last night.
Yes, that was so much fun.
We were the only two singing, but it was great.
Wussies.
You wussies out there. I got to jump behind the microphone. And Dave Polizzi, I told Robin, I'm getting over a little bit of a cough, but I told Robin that was my practice for House of Blues. I think I'm going to go up every Friday because I had such a good time there.
It's a really great vibe. You're actually able to like talk to who you're with, and
yeah,
good
drinks were
song
inexpensive.
choices. Yeah,
except
old
for
school,
that,
just cash only. I mean, I love it.
I love it. It was great. The DJ was super nice. I liked him a lot. He was super cool to me, and they have a good sound system.
Yeah,
like I like the little reverb in the vocal that he's got going on. And he had every song I wanted and more. The sounds of Cleveland. You hear it? You hear the sirens, guys?
There's like 3 hospitals all near us. So
yeah. I got the windows
checks
open.
out.
Got the windows open, the fan on. We're here to rock you. All right, here we go.
Sleeping with Sirens as it goes.
Yeah, Sleeping with Sirens. All right, we're going to play a couple songs in a row. Probably 3. We're going to have a little conversation. You're not invited. But we'll be right back. And we got some good stuff for you.
I'll be back.
All right, guys, check this out. This is Kill Code. This is a great tune. It's called One Trick Pony, followed by Freaky Things. And we'll be right back.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
just realize there's something more to give. It's okay, don't give a shit what you say. You want it the other way. Done my time, time to sail away. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't wanna be the one trick pony. Be myself and not a phony. Don't wanna be the one trick pony. It's my plan, one that I hold near, close to heart, no fear. Grab the wheel and steer. It's okay, don't give a shit what you say. You want it the other way. Done my time, time to sail away. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't wanna be the one trick pony. Be myself and not a phony. Don't
Bullies get beat. Freaky things. You like them, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's not been one bad song so far, so.
Got a couple more to go. And they're working on new material. And then before that, a really great song I really loved, Kill Code, One Trick Pony.
Yeah, both songs were great.
They were great. So we're only a half hour away from KK coming on the show for an interview. So we're going to do the history of metal guitar gods. And we had a conversation during the show, and she told me who her guitar god is. And would you like to reveal it?
Eddie Van Halen
Eddie Van Halen.
defined how 80s rock metal sounded from that first album.
You know who was a great guitar player, but didn't get their due because of a TV show? Reb Beach from Winger.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know of a lot of Reb Beach girls actually, so no. But yeah, I've met Reb. He was cool in Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite guitar player of all time for hair metal would be Brad Gillis from Night Ranger. That whammy bar stuff is just blew
Wait,
me
as far
away.
as a god or just like your favorite? 'Cause
As
my
a
favorite
god-
was like Steve Clark from Def Leppard.
If I had to pick a rock god, maybe Jimmy Page.
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah.
I wouldn't
mean-
say he's a metal guitar god, though. They're more.
I think Led
that-
Zeppelin's metal.
You
so.
think there's a metal? Mm-hmm. Well, they're definitely hard rock blues. If you had to define the genre.
The power of the dark side.
I sang Led Zeppelin last night.
Yeah, you did. It sounded great. Wonderful. It was beautiful. You guys missed it. And I'm pointing my finger at you, Gibby. I saw you said, don't point your finger at me. Tisk, tisk. All right. History of metal guitar gods. If it's too loud, you're in the wrong place. Welcome to the metal guitar gods. We are digging into the riffs, the pedals, the sweat, and the sheer volume behind the heaviest music on the planet. From old school thrash to modern djent. The D is silent. I just remembered that.
Gent.
Gent. Gent. Like gentleman. Right? I had to look it up to pronounce it. Okay. We bring you the ultimate guitar player rundown. Let the madness begin. This is the history of metal guitar gods. So the history of metal guitar gods is a journey of sonic evolution, where players push technology and human anatomy to their absolute limits to turn the electric guitar into a weapon of mass volume. Weapon. Right? All right. So the architects of doom was the late 1960s to the late 1970s. The blueprint of heavy metal guitar was forged in industrial factories, in dark basements. Early pioneers moved away from standard blues licks to embrace heavy distortion in darker musical intervals.
Like the Beatles.
Yeah. Doom. Doom.
Doom Beatles.
Doom.
That'd
Okay.
be fun to hear some of their songs in like a Doom style.
It would be cool. Well, you know what? It's possible now with the invention of AI.
Yeah, just have real people want to do.
Yeah, I got you. I just wanted to screw with you about AI because I know you're such a stickler about it.
You gotta be sometimes.
No, I agree with you. I do agree with you.
I've been saying every small yes makes it harder to say the hard no.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with you on a lot of things. Okay, so topping the list of the early pioneers, Tommy Iommi.
Tony.
I'm sorry, Tony. What did I say, Tommy?
Yeah, I think you like combined his name actually.
Yeah, I did. Hey, yo, Tommy! If anybody can get your name wrong, it's Jeff James on the show. Vinny Appice. I'm just joking. Appice, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, Tony Iommi, Black Sabbath, known as the undisputed godfather of heavy metal. Iommi lost the tips of his middle and ring fingers in a factory accident. To play comfortably, he slacked his guitar strings and utilized heavy distortion, single-handedly introducing the use of ominous tritone, which is called the devil's tritone. It's an actual chord that's played.
Wasn't it because it was like hurting his fingers
Yeah.
when he was trying to play on it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was hurting him. So he used the devil's interval. Right? I've talked about that on some paranormal shows. Second is Richie Blackmore from Deep Purple. Blended the raw power of rock with classical music structures. His dark structured riffs of neoclassical modal solos paved the way for speed and symphonic metal like Glenn Tipton and K.K. Downing of Judas Priest.
Love them guys.
Freaking rock, baby.
I didn't get to meet
freaking
KK
rock.
yet, but he picked me to win his new perfume at one time, so he's cool with me still.
Nice, very cool. I'm hoping that when we go see Wasp
I
in
know.
October, we can meet KK because they're opening.
I have a turbo jacket signed by everyone, including Ripper of Priest, and I kind of just missing that guy.
I love Judas Priest. I think that's a great band. Also love Iron Maiden, too.
Yeah.
Okay, they perfected the dual guitar harmonic assault. They stripped away the last remnants of the blues to create a synchronized, razor-sharp metallic attack.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go, Robin. This is the one you're waiting for. The technical revolution and shred era of the 1980s. The 1980s turned the guitar into a hyper-technical sport. Virtuosity, speed, and flashy showmanship became the standard currency for guitar heroism. Eddie Van Halen
Rest in peace, sir.
of Van Halen tops this list. Firmly rooted in hard rock, Eddie Van Halen's 1978 instrumental Eruption shattered the guitar community. True. His aggressive two-handed tapping, whammy bar abuse, and custom-built Frankenstrat redefined the mechanics of metal guitar.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Coming in second, Randy Rhoads from Ozzy Osbourne.
Another rest in peace. Man.
Yeah, man, he's amazing. Fused classical music scales directly into the early 80s heavy metal. His sophisticated composition and fierce precision on tracks like Crazy Train created a standard for melodic metal solos. True.
Yeah.
True. Yngwie Malmsteen codified the neoclassical metal subgenre. He combined staggering sweep-picking speeds with aggressive harmonic minor scale structures of Paganini and Bach. Yes, he did. He also had his fretboard scalloped, which means it's like a U shape in it. So all he had to do is really just tap those strings. I could never do sweep picking. I tried over and over again. Metal isn't my thing to play on guitar. More like hardcore punk for me.
Like rhythm.
Well, I do play lead guitar. I like to play blues cranked up with a lot of echo and distortion. So my
Just
stuff
know your
is
style,
punk
so
with
you like
yeah,
it.
that's my style, right? I could never play metal. I tried to do the sweep picking and then step picking. It's really tough. All right, Kirk Hammett from Metallica and Dave Mustaine of Megadeth spearheaded the thrash metal movement. They replaced the glitz of the arena rock era with complex rhythmic downpicking, blistering fast tempos, and frantic pentatonic on steroid soloing.
I would say though, I love Metallica so
Blisteringly.
much, but I think Iron Maiden's just such a better band.
Blisteringly. Is that actually a word?
Blisteringly.
Yeah. Okay. Groove innovation and low tune mastery, the 1990s to present. As grunge shifted the music scene and landscape away from flashy solos, a new breed of guitar gods kept metal alive by prioritizing raw groove, down-tuned rhythms, and alternative electronics. Topping the list, Dimebag Darrell from Pantera.
Yeah, he was definitely, in the 80s.
Yeah, he was a big
Playing.
part of it.
Yeah.
Hey guys out there, who's your favorite guitar gods? Let's see it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. All right, so Dimebag Darrell saved metal in the 1990s by blending hyper-aggressive thrash with southern fried groove. His lightning-fast riffs, ear-piercing squeals, and heavily scooped tone influenced most every modern metal guitarist. Now, I'm not sure about this one, but number 2 is Tom Morello.
I know a lot of people that love him for all the other side projects that he does too.
He's a great guitar player. Rage Against the Machine. Treated guitar like a DJ turntable, true. He pioneered the use of kill switches, whammy pitch shifter pedals, and unorthodox noise manipulation to create a complex, unique sonic signature. True. He did some cool stuff on the guitar. He reminds me a little bit of Wes Borland.
Like whoever was so original that they just like made it a standard, you know. Like that's what I
True.
kind of look for as far as where you're gonna look for as a idol or god that kind of led the way.
Yeah. Is this Mikhail?
Mikhail
Mikhail, thank you. Arkfeld?
Ackerfeld
Ackerfeld, thank you again. He's in the band Opeth.
or Aker, I don't know.
Akerfeld. Isn't that a weird little circle over the A?
Yeah, that's definitely a clue on the pronunciation.
It's Ackerfeld.
What it is, I don't know.
Ackerfeld. Both
Opeth.
Gibby and the Reverend said John Sykes from Whitesnake. I agree with that one.
And you said red.
Steve Clark.
Well, Vivian was in Whitesnake too for a bit. Vivi Campbell.
John Adams on keys, guitar. Wayne Finley on guitar. They did a great job, he said. Originally named Diamond Darrell. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Okay. Ackerfeld.
So Opeth.
Yeah, showcase the extreme dynamic contrast of progressive death metal, effortlessly shifting between haunting acoustic fingerpicking and complex heavy jazz fusion chords.
Tosin Abasi.
Thank you. Animals as leaders. Modern titan of the generation. Utilizing 8-string guitars, Abasi uses complex thumb-thumping techniques, jazz fusion theory, and complex mathematical time signatures to chart the future of the instrumental progressive metal.
Yeah, speaking of that too, you'd probably have people going like, what about Dream Theater? Remember
Yeah.
them always hyping up Dream Theater in the comments. Or not in the comments. In general, like at concerts.
I do want to say that was Rolling Stone's top guitar gods of all time.
Yeah, you gotta ask.
There's a lot
real
missing.
people.
There's a lot of great guitar players from the 80s that I love.
I think I mentioned this one time, but when the Grammys didn't even acknowledge Eddie Van Halen, especially like Jeannie Lee's deaths or something like that, it's just like
Do you know that
tells you everything right there.
J.J. French is the lead guitar player from Twisted
Twisted
Sister,
Sister.
right? Did you know that Blackie Lawless basically showed him all the solos?
No.
He basically taught him the solos.
I was buddies with AJ before he died. AJ Pero.
Yeah. Vivian Campbell,
Yeah, Vivian's great.
Adrian Vandenberg.
Yeah, Iron Maiden, yeah.
Yeah. So many great bands.
Well, it wasn't Adrian the third edition. Or no, that was Janik, my bad.
Reverend said, what about Steve Vai? Well, let's talk about Steve Vai for a second. He's probably was technically better than Eddie Van Halen.
But like a rock god, not metal.
He's, more of a... I think Steve Vai is a metal god because he did play with, heavy metal. He played with David Lee Roth.
Meh.
All right, so but the thing is this. Steve Vai plays very similar to Eddie Van Halen. But Eddie Van Halen was the conductor of the 80s.
Yeah.
Everybody fell behind Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, they started trying to sound like that.
Yeah, everybody was copying what Eddie was doing. I don't know. I love Brad Gillis. I thought he was great. Guitar rock god, man.
I mean, he
I'd
is
say.
great.
I mean, if you were going to say who is the ultimate metal guitar god, it would probably be Tony Iommi. Mm-hmm. Right? He was like the godfather of heavy metal
the metal
guitar.
in his fingers is like another
Yeah.
level.
Exactly. And the metal in his
Puts
fingers.
the metal
and
in the metal.
Exactly. Krista Garmo from Queensryche. Yeah. Great band, too. Great band. Tesla had a great guitar player in their band. Yeah.
Queensryche's just an amazing. The Operation Mindcrime is just a masterpiece.
It is amazing. Revolution Calling. That's a great song. I freaking like that one. All right, we're going to play a couple songs, and then when we come back, we're going to have KK with us from the Rising Fall.
Cool.
And I forgot to show you this one. My little emo one. A little cool background. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, this is Keller with the song Sins, followed by My Cleveland Project. You're dangerous. You're dangerous, Robin. You're a dangerous girl. All right, I'll be right back.
I'll be back.
If I
great. My Cleveland Project.
Oh, yeah.
You're so dangerous, Robin. Before that, we had Keller with Sins. All right. We have a guest waiting for us. I'm about to bring her in. So music is more than just sound. It's about rising above the struggles. Today, we have a very special guest who embodies the exact spirit. From driving hook-based melodies to commanding the stage with high-powered vocals, we are joined by KK from the hard-hitting band The Rising Fall. Let's dive right into her musical journey and the band's relentless drive. Please welcome to the show. Here we go. 1 second.
Hi.
Here we go. KK, The Rising Fall.
Hello.
Hello, nice to see you.
Hello, Outlaws. I before I forget, I just want to wish everyone who's a father a happy Father's Day tomorrow. So
Aw.
Happy Father's Day, everyone. I got to call my dad tomorrow. I'm actually off tomorrow, so I was thinking about taking him to breakfast.
There you go.
We'll see. Maybe. Maybe. All right. We're going to dive right into it. Is that cool?
absolutely.
I got some really great questions. I was telling Robin I actually put a lot of work into our interview. I just want you to know that. I got some good ones for you.
You're gonna throw me off, and I'm gonna be like, what is that?
We've had some great interviews.
Of course, and we always love being a guest on your show.
This is our third time together.
Absolutely,
Guys out there, isn't she lovely?
Yeah, your hair is gorgeous.
Your hair.
It's wispy and pretty.
Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. So the band's motto is "Can't Keep Us Down." Your name stems from the rising above setbacks. What personal or collective experiences inspired this powerful mantra?
Well, as a musician and being in an original scene, it's very hard to get your name out there. And when we first came out with names for this band, we always thought, well, we need something that actually, epitomizes what we're all about as a new band. I mean, we're fairly new, only, 2.5 years old. So we wanted something that would, embody what our motto is about can't keep us down. And honestly, the struggles that we have there's a lot of gatekeepers in this community. There's shows like yours that help the underground. And then there's a lot of other shows that, you're lucky you can get on a gig, with other bands, or you can, get your name out there. That is, it's just very hard as an original band to get your name out there. And it's a sea of competition. We look at the underground as a community that we love to be part of. But there are others out there that are looking to make it a competition, which is not what we're about. So as far as my personal struggles, it's not only as an original band getting your name out there, but also a female fronted band. Because
Yeah.
this genre of music was very accepting of male vocalists, and that I'm talking about 10 years ago. It has taken a long time for us females to get our voice out there. So that's another struggle for us. Like we need to know, like let everyone know that females can rock it just as hard as the men can. So that's what I'm out there to do, promote our band, to make it get female fronted bands out there. We just did a show that we put together, all female fronted bands, and one of them, Vintage
Yep.
Blonde. So we are so happy to get them on the bill. We're trying to promote the female fronted bands out there, because it's a struggle for this genre of music to be accepting of both rock, hard rock, and metal. It's getting there, though. I have to say, it is getting there slowly but surely. And I feel people are more accepting. The audience is more accepting. I think they really like to hear female vocals now.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I wanted to start that question because of the band name, The Rising Fall. It's an interesting name.
So it came down if you think about it, the rising fall. will you ever truly fall if you rise? So it's like kind of like this little slope thing where you can hit near the bottom, but if you're always rising above the fall, you'll never truly fall. So it's about like keeping that positive mindset.
Very cool. All right. Your sound blends old school heavy metal giants like Iron Maiden and Megadeth with 90s alternative icons like Evanescence and Deftones. How do you balance these different eras when constructing your melodies? Because your melodies are awesome. And let me also say this before you answer. Hell on My Chest is my mantra, man. When I moved to Cleveland, I was like, I'm going there with hell on my chest. That's how I approached this whole year doing everything with Outlaw Radio. I'm like, I'm going for it. Thank you.
I love that because Hell on My Chest, it actually, even though it's a song about an actual character, Roland Doe from The Exorcist, who inspired The Exorcist, it does have that thing about like, I'm not going to take, you get that kind of like, your theme song or whatever, like you said, like I'm gonna go in this and like hell on my chest, I don't care, whatever, people can say whatever they want about me, but I'm going there with gusto and everything. So like, even though hell may be like engraved in your chest, not particularly, but we
That
do.
song that song plays in my head.
Well, here's what's also interesting is we have a new song coming out. And I think it'll be right up your alley because I know what your show is about. You always have a lot of interesting things with paranormal and, like characters that are more of the murderers and serial killers and that. So our next song coming out is actually about a female serial killer. So that's
Cool.
coming out next month. It may be your new song, so who knows?
Might be.
Who, Eileen?
Yeah. That's cool. So how do you come up with these amazing melodies? How do you cross the do you use like stuff from influences like Evanescence and Iron Maiden? Do you think about that when you write?
What's interesting about the way we write as a band, which is probably different than some bands. They usually have one main songwriter and then everybody contributes their part. We kind of go in every writing session as let's get a riff from our Steve, our guitar player, or let's get a bass riff from Dimitri, our bass player. Even our drummer, who is a DJ, will come up with some kind of weird intro that we all listen to and go, I can hear a song from this. Turn It Around, our latest release, was basically based off of just a simple bass riff that Dimitri came up with. It had a groove. We all said, that sounds like an awesome song. Let's just write it. Um, I Surrender was all written on piano, another very different writing, way that we approached that. And then Hell on My Chest, Steve came up with this riff in a practice session, very Megadeth driven. And I always thought I wanted to do a song called Hell on My Chest. Now, the idea came before the song did because I saw The Exorcist and there was a phrase that hell was written on his chest. And I said, I need a song that warrants that title. And then he came up with that riff, and we basically wrote that song super quick. It just was the perfect riff for that song. And, that's how all our stuff, we just have so many different writing, ways that we do things. We have a lot of, people, all of our musicians here contribute equally to our songwriting process. I have a concept in my head. So I'm more the concept person of the band. And so that was why I wanted that song to be all about The Exorcist and just about this boy who was given, he was a controversial character who people said he might have faked everything, but I didn't care. I was like, I love horror. I love all that kind of stuff. Like, I just want to
Yeah, awesome.
write a song about this hell on my chest phrase that I saw. So
Well, KK, it's one of my favorites. and
It
I
keeps it a mystery
I love
too.
it. Unfortunately, we're not going to play Hell on My Chest tonight. We're going to play something else, but I'm not going to say it till the end of the show because
Okay.
it goes with the interview. So
Ah,
that's what's going to happen. All
okay.
right, so you cite both Kate Bush, who I love, and classical metal vocalists as influences. How do you channel those theatrical progressive vocal styles into hard-hitting rock like The Rising Fall?
So I was a huge Kate Bush fan. I still am. I love everything she's done. I mean, unfortunately, she really hasn't come out with anything for the last 20 years. And anybody who saw Stranger Things knows Running Up the Hill, like that was her
Yeah.
major hit. She had terrible stage fright. And I think that's why she pretty much never toured that much. But her music, it was so esoteric to me. I thought her concepts in her songs were something that I really gravitated toward. I said, her things that you would write about are not what normally people write. You write about your feelings, you write about, heartbreak and things like that. She didn't write about that. She wrote about somebody who would be in front of their computer. Now, this is way back then, who would take AI as their friend. Like that was their only friend. Or the weather, that somebody who could predict the future and the weather. Like very, very strange concepts. And I was intrigued by that. And I said, I don't want to be that typical lyricist who writes about heartbreak and feelings, because that's all great. But there's also some other things that are far more interesting that you could write about lyrically. And so she was a huge influence on me for that. And classical, I'm a 3-chord girl. Like I'll write songs in 3 chords because to me I find it simplicity very easy to write to. But I'm classically trained, so I love the old composers and some of the way that they would write their classical epics. I love epic songs. So I love dynamics. So that to me is kind of how I bring the classical influence into our writing.
Cool. Very cool. I want to say this too. I also come up with the title first. It's
Like, this
interesting.
sounds cool.
Yeah, this
Now
sounds
I'm
cool.
gonna make it sound cool.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
title's actually hard. For me, I never know what's part of the lyrics that should be the title.
Yeah, very cool. All right. Tracks like Artificial Degeneration and Turn It Around feature very thought provoking lyrics. And this is kind of redundant, but what was your thought behind those lyrics in those songs?
So artificial degeneration, that one was actually something that really hit me. Didn't realize AI was going to get such a backlash, eventually. But back then, I'm talking about 3 years ago when it was first kind of coming on the scene. I saw those videos. You saw them in the Facebook feeds that you all get. They talk about these monsters from outer space or these weird creatures, and people are like, "Oh, check this out." But I knew that was not real. But what I found fascinating is the people in the comments who actually thought it was real. So that gave me the idea going, you guys are all getting, the wool pulled over your eyes, because if you really think this is real, we have something to say about society now. Because if you're willing to believe that this is a real thing, we have a lot of trouble up ahead. So I thought it was super fascinating that people thought this stuff was legit. And I just, that's what made me feel sad about our society. That how could you be so gullible? How could you think that this is such, like, this is part of, our normal day occurrence? Because it's not. And if you're going to be that gullible, I feel bad for where we're headed. So artificial degeneration was built off of those videos that got fed in our Facebook feeds that people thought were real. And so I didn't want to make a stand against AI in general. It was more about the people who got pulled into this AI generated society thought it was real.
And then in the comments too, there's like just a lot of AI bots that like pretend to be people that you're
Ex-
starting to argue with them in the comments too.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into the whole AI generated music because we all feel in the underground and the indie scene that we're all we're all against it. It has its place. If you like to listen to it, that's fine. But this was more about society, a comment about
Yeah.
society in general.
All right, I got one more for you. All right. Let's see, you're out of the picture. My bad. Hold on.
Dropping
Yeah.
it.
That's a good. I just had a horrible intrusive thought. Taking you out. Okay. All right. So
One way or another.
yeah, you have opened for massive national and international acts like Venom and Enough's Enough, which
Love
you
them.
know.
Chip's a great guy.
Yeah. What's the biggest lesson you've taken away from sharing the stage with these industry veterans?
You know that we're all in this together. They started from a point that we're starting from now, and
Yeah.
they were able to expand their fan base and they get their name out. And I look at it as like I'm hoping that someday the Rising Fall will be at that same level. Now, Enough's Enough and Venom, they're kind of dated. So like I'm kind of hoping that we're gonna get to the level of more of the more modern bands. But I feel that, these guys have worked their way to this level themselves, and I hope that we can continue to do this and be diligent and have the same work ethic to get our name out there the same as they did.
Very cool. All right. So, for someone who's never heard The Rising Fall before, what single track do you think perfectly encapsulates your band's musical identity?
Oh, wow, that's so hard because they're all so
I
different.
know. And also good.
Hmm. I should just call out to my bass player who's in the other room, go, what do you think?
Like the anthem of the Rising Fall.
Yeah. What would you?
So, yeah, I know.
All
Oh,
on my chest.
yeah, I know. Honestly, Hell on My Chest is a great track, but I think the biggest response we've ever gotten as a band in the song is Artificial Degeneration because it does combine so many different elements to it. It combines the old school. It's got that great guitar riffs and solos. It's got the drums. It's got the bass. It's got a hooky melody. I would say if you're not familiar with us, Artificial Degeneration is probably the one track you want to check out first. But all of our tracks are so different from each other that I think it's worth checking our entire catalog.
Black Horse.
That's another one too.
Song rocks. From the first vocal part right off the rip. I'm gonna have to play it for you, but maybe we'll just play it next Saturday night.
We love all of them. They're all our babies, so we
Yeah.
can't pick favorites, but I just think that's one it has everything, metal, hard rock, pop to it, with the melody line. I just think it's universal as far as the listening audience.
All right, very cool. Before I get into my next, not so much question, is a question a little bit. I want to ask, where are you playing next? Where can the bands find your music? Where can they buy the merchandise? All that great stuff.
So we have a lot of shows this summer. So I'll just tell you quickly the different areas we're playing. We're playing Wisconsin in a few weeks, Madison and Milwaukee. Then we're playing locally. Then we're playing out in British Columbia in August,
Awesome.
Nice.
and another local show in Chicago, and then Nashville in September. So nothing's stopping us. There could be some other shows thrown in between, but who knows? But we have a full plate.
All I heard was not Cleveland.
Okay, so absolutely would love to play Cleveland. That's not out of the possibility. We have played when I was in a different band, we played Cincinnati, but Cleveland is an area we definitely want to hit. So it's on our roster for sure.
I can't wait to see you play with Awaiting Abigail.
Yes, we've been trying to hook up a show. We actually tried almost a year ago with Everfelt and Awaiting Abigail to do a show out in St. Louis area. And everyone's schedules, I mean, we're all touring bands, so it's very
Yeah.
hard to get us all on the same bill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also wanted you to be at the House of Blues for the July 26th. I just want you here.
Yes. We actually wanted to compete in the band, whatever the band competition that they had. We really wanted to do it, but we're playing a show the night before. And okay, I'm just going to throw it out there. Not saying we would have made it to the finals, but if we had, it would have been very difficult for us to play that show. So we didn't want to set it up for ourselves that we're made it this far and now we can't do the show. It just would have been a complete letdown for us. So we're like, we just don't want to go and try this, maybe next year if they do this again. But it was a great charity. I know some friends who are competing for this thing. So wish them all the best of luck.
I know the perfect place for you to play Cleveland. I'll send you a little message about it.
Yeah,
I'll tell
please
you.
do. But the House of Blues is on our bucket list, whether it's Chicago, Cleveland, wherever. We'd love to play it.
Yeah, House of Blues would be super cool. All right. Now I'm getting to my final question. The song Breaking the Chain, right? I love this song, and I think it really fits perfectly for the whole thought behind the Rising Fall, the whole mantra that you're doing. Can you tell us a little bit about the song, how it came about, and what it means to you?
Absolutely. That was one of our first songs that we ever wrote together. And that song was about the pandemic. So if you listen to that, it's kind of a political song about how they, you listen to lyrics, put us in the corner with no proof and no compromise. It was all about everything that the pandemic was with the vaccines and what they said we can't do. And it was a rise against that thought. And it came right after the pandemic. I never want to experience that again in my life. I hope we never do. I'm very fortunate that I've lived most of my life without that. So this is the first of its kind, but
Yeah.
it was a stance against what they told us we could do. And that, again, can't keep us down. Don't tell us what we can and can't do. It all kind of ties in. And Steve came up with this excellent riff that it was the perfect song for that.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, KK. Fantastic as always.
Thank you so much for having me and having the name The Rising Fall on your show all the time. And we really appreciate all the support you do for us. And we appreciate you guys, the Outlaws here in the chat and who listen to the station. We're friends with a lot of you, and we love hanging out with you.
Well, I don't know if you saw it or not, but during the show, there was a ton of comments, and there's more waiting for us. So, all right, you have a fantastic evening. This is The Rising Fall with Breaking the Chain, and you have a good night, hon.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
They put us in the corner with no proof and no compromise. Counting on our disorder kept us down. Now watch us rise. Are you ready to breathe the fire? Say you lose and then So I overthink everything till I go to sleep. Every time I try to speak my mind, it always seems to backfire. Inside makes it hard to breathe.
Hi, this is Jeff James,
And this is Rockin' Robin,
and you're listening to.
Metal Revolution Hour.
All right. 2 great songs in a row. Actually, 3. Rising and Fall,
Yeah.
Awaiting Abigail, and The Black Sun by Distant Sun Rising. Distant Sun Rising, I'll say it one more time.
Yeah, I was saying too, with a song with Breaking the Chains, I always think of Doc, and you always have to have a good song if you're going to name it that.
You're exactly right. I loved all the Dockin last night, too.
You're
And I
welcome.
loved hearing the Rockin' Robin theme song.
I also sang Evanescence for you last night, just for you.
Oh, thank you. I love them. So mopey. All right. Breaking Spines news. All right. Linkin Park's historic milestone. The band became the first ever act featuring a female lead singer, Emily Armstrong, to headline the UK's massive download festival, closing out the legendary Donington Park weekend.
I saw crowds for that looked insane.
Yeah. Mickey D resurrects classics. Former Motorhead and King Diamond drummer Mickey D has made waves by teaming up with the band Lex Legion to revisit his early King Diamond roots, thrilling old school heavy metal acts.
You know he was on Don Dokken's solo album?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. That's actually how I learned who he was.
I love all the
But King Diamond, of course, is great too. Oh my gosh.
I love all that stuff that goes back and forth between George Lynch and Don Dokken in the documentaries are great.
I love them all.
Yes. Iron Maiden update. Frontman Bruce Dickinson recently shared that he hopes the band records another studio album before jumping straight back into heavy touring cycles.
What a madman.
Another album would be amazing.
I first saw Iron Maiden when I was like 16, 17 in high school. And he was like running as fast as possible across the stage and then, no, you know, like, I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
how do you
he's
do that?
amazing.
It was amazing. Obviously, he can't do it as much anymore because this was before his cancer diagnosis. But that was 2010, something like that.
Remember when Ozzy used to run around all over the stage?
I've never seen Ozzy.
Well, that's right.
I don't need to see that hologram, though.
True. All right. Reviewers at Louder's Metal Hammer listed the following heavy tracks as the top community voted listens for the week: Bring Me the Horizon, Black and Blue, Cult of Luna, In the Shadow of Your Shadow, Chat Pile, Deep Blue, Slander featuring Courtney LaPlante and Mike Stringer of Spirit Box, Under My Skin. I haven't heard any of those songs.
Me either.
But
I live under a rock, guys. That's
yeah, Cult of Luna is a great band. I love Bring Me the Horizon. That's one of my very favorite bands. I'd love to see them in concert. I never have. And then that thing I was telling you about, that, what's her name? Mafra?
oh.
Man, her singing Doomed is freaking amazing. All right, so Faith No More shocked fans by uploading a cryptic, caption-free image of their 8-pointed logo. Right? Struggle.
Sticky pages.
Sticky. Don't even go there with it. Sticky pages. Moist, sticky pages. Oh, man, that's funny.
There's going to be someone in the comments. You said the word moist.
Said the word moist.
Why you keep saying it now?
Moist.
Moist.
Moist. Oh, man. Fusty lugs. All right. So, Faith No More came out with this 2027 thing. Following the post, bassist Bill Gold confirmed in a podcast interview that the band is planning to play shows again.
Okay.
I love Faith No More. Cool band. I would love to see it. What do you think?
I know they're not bad. I just can't think of anything off the top of my head. But any band that's like wanting to go out and do it, I mean, just supporting bands is important. I mean, the tickets need to be cheaper, but yeah, that's still
You remember the video for
what a
that?
chicken and the egg thing going
The
on.
video for their song? I can't think of the name of it right now, but the
No.
fish that's flopping on the sidewalk. What's the name of that song out there, guys? I don't want to have to look it up on my phone. Faith No More is their classic hit.
I live in like an 80s bubble that's under a rock.
80s
my
bubble
life.
under a rock. And guess what, guys? I'm not going to announce it on this show. It's going to be announced soon, but me and Robin have something. You got to be careful when we say these things. Cooking, okay? Something cooking for the podcast on a certain day.
We might
And
be
it's gonna
stirring
be
the pot.
epic.
Who knows?
Yeah. Stirring the pot.
Pastime.
Yeah, it's her pastime. I also love to do it. I get a lot of, shouldn't pick the word.
I've been a lot
Poop
better
for it.
about it. Thank you, Jesus. But it's a pastime.
It's a pastime of hers. That's great. That's freaking great. All right, so Acid Bath added U.S. shows alongside industrial heavyweights Ministry and Obituary.
I like Obituary.
I like Ministry. Both those bands are really great. If you're like industrial, they're more gothic than they are really metal.
Ministry, I always kind of thought was more punky too.
Yeah, they could be punky, horror punk.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Now, I don't know if you guys have been following this on YouTube or in the music news about Janie Lane. You may have seen it on Facebook. It's going around. He was married to Bobby Brown. So this is Bobby Brown's revelation. In her 2019 book, Cherry on Top, Flirty, 40-something and funny as F, Brown revealed that a distraught Janie Lane of Warren confessed to her before his death that he was drugged and essayed. Okay? By a prominent heavy metal musician and their manager early in his career. That's awful. What a thing to have
So
to
he
carry
names
around.
the manager and just is loose about the music
They have not named the manager or the musician.
because it's easier to find out who the manager was.
Yeah, it would be very easy. Right?
I mean,
There's
honestly, every time I see, I mean, you look at what Justin Bieber's doing now. Look at what happened to
Yeah.
Aaron Carter. Just recent things of a tale as old as time. Why is it happening? Honestly, the Epstein files keep making it make sense. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. It's horrible if it is.
Have you heard the horrible things about Charlie Sheen and Corey Haim?
Yeah. Well,
That's
especially
awful,
Corey
too.
Haim because he was with Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman. Yeah.
Oh, that's what he meant probably.
Corey Haim.
Because Corey
I
Haim
don't know which one.
passed. Corey Haim and Corey Feldman
Yeah,
did
yeah, I
movies
know.
together, but Haim died.
Yeah, but what year did he die?
He was young, like
Okay.
90s to early 2000s. Like he was.
Didn't they do a movie together, though? I
Yeah,
swear it was
exactly.
Corey Haim,
They
not
both
Corey
were
Feldman.
in the They were in the movie together too.
Yeah.
I don't remember which movie.
They were in Lost Boys.
I saw that Corey Feldman was supposed to be doing something at Star Center.
Oh, his music. I don't even want to get into it. It's
I remember like that one time he did
So
the live
bad.
TV thing. I'm like, all right,
So
I don't know what
bad.
we're doing.
so bad, man.
But yeah, I mean, everything. A lot of those celebrities, it's just kind of
Anyway,
scary.
so there's names going around, especially on the dark web and stuff. And when we're on break, I'm going to tell you a couple of names. You'll be shocked. I think you could already think of a couple yourself. All right.
Said that I did.
Moving on from that depression, okay. In Cleveland metal news, you'll love this. Rock Hall, Women in Metal. The Rock Hall of Fame is spotlighting headbanging women with the Women in Metal. You Will Know My Name. Exhibition featuring items from artists like Lizzie Hale and Lita Ford.
But will it feature Doro Pesh?
It should.
It better.
It's
Not legit if
They
it's
should.
not. That's all I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I'm a-
Robin's going to be knocking on your door.
Where's Doro?
Where's Doro?
Even if it's like a bracelet. Come on.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This has been a great show. I had a lot of fun today. We're almost done. We're almost out of here.
Yeah.
It went
Sorry,
so
I was still
fast.
railing about the Janie thing. I love Janie. That's
Yeah. Hey, man, we've got a lot of great stuff coming up, and I want to tell you about it. But I'm going to play you a song, and then when we come back, I want to tell you about what we got going on, because the Metal Revolution has a lot of interviews coming.
I'll say I picked these last two.
Yeah, she did. And so we're going to play one, and then we'll come back, and then we'll play the last one. But this is an ode to Cleveland metal. So we're going to do one Cleveland metal band, come back, and then do another one. And Robin, would you like to tell everyone who this band is?
Nightmare Empire.
And the song is called The Games We Play. We'll be right back.
I see through your lies, these evil games you play. Life so promises as one led astray. Liars embrace a
No one
Go.
wins. Nightmare Empire, the games we play.
Love that Cleveland metal.
That was really great. Loved it.
Of course, the great drummer, as I always say, Chris Herbert.
All right, talking about the calendar, the cool thing about playing Nightmare Empire, and we were talking about it, they're coming to the show.
Cool.
July 31st. Cleveland's own Nightmare Empire. You guys hear us play them a lot, and now you're going to hear about the band and all the cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so to give you an idea of what we have coming, there's a band that we really love, Tosin. They're going to be with us July 11th.
Cool.
We're going to start doing a little bit more local bands, national bands.
Good.
You know what I mean? Getting it out there, these bands and stuff.
We should definitely be doing like a 70-30 or 80-20 ratio of like more local to those, but because it's so cool to get that and like
Yeah.
bring awareness to it and bring in some people that care about it.
Have you been thinking about who you want to interview besides like Freaky Things and Conspiracy 216? They're actually Conspiracy 216 is with us next week. On,
Axe Master.
Axe Master would be a cool one. Mm-hmm. I would love to have them
In
on.
a while.
I plan on bringing Awaiting Abigail back.
I mean, I know different local Cleveland bands here, like Olathe is a great female-fronted band. Chrissy is awesome. Chrissy Meg.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Her husband has a great band, too. So, like, you know, all of the great local ones that I personally know of already.
Yeah, there'll probably be a mix of like local Cleveland bands. Then we'll have national bands like Awaiting Abigail, and like you had the Rising Fall tonight. And then we'll do some of our special presentations I like to do when we have like Mark Kendall on.
Right.
And those interviews. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool. July 18th, it's not confirmed yet, but I'm waiting on news from Renegade Train. They're a hard rock band out of Michigan that I really dig, and I think you guys would like them too. And then on the 25th, we have a special presentation that night because it's the evening before the House of Blues.
And that's when we announce the winner.
That's right. We're going to announce the winner. And to be announced, it might be a smorgasbord of people coming on. But like Dave Polizzi, I'm waiting for him to confirm, and we're going to send it out to a bunch of people, and we're going to have a whole bunch of guests come on the show.
That would be cool, like a little rotating door.
Yeah, it'd be like
Awesome.
pop-ins and things like that. Yeah.
Love
sure.
that.
Okay. Yeah. Probably you guys like Renegade Train. I like them too. I think they're great.
Yeah, we got a comment for Alethea, too. They're awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Good band. I've heard of that band, and I've heard them play too. I just can't recall where.
I mean, Agora.
It could be anywhere. Yeah.
Beachland Ballroom.
It could have been that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So join us next Saturday night. I'm going to bring you the black metal genre, which I looked into it. It's not that black. It's not all that dark. Death metal is where it's at. When you want to talk about like death and not being able to spell band names, that's death metal. We'll
And
get to
then
that
there's-
one too.
And then Siki comes in. Black Death.
Black Death. All right, and then we're going to talk about the history of legendary metal drummers, and we'll see where they get ranked. I'm going to probably look up Rolling Stone again.
I'm already going to say John Bonham.
John Bonham, you think is going to be number one?
I saw Sozo, and like they do everything almost like just like Led Zeppelin did, and the drum solo. I was like, damn, no wonder why they quit after he died. I'm sorry. That so
True.
it
Yeah,
blew me away.
true. There's a lot of great drummers out there.
Which I have the song
But metal
remains the
drummers.
same and watched that the DVD
Yeah.
the live, but I just didn't get that feeling as I did live, and I'm like, I get it. Anyway,
Where do you think Tommy Lee's going to fall?
he is a great.
He's a great drummer. He is not bad. And his antics on the drums with the thing that goes up and twists
The
upside
coaster.
down and the whole bit, that's innovative.
That was important to me to see because I always loved the Wild Side video, and then they did the second tour of the farewell with the actual 4 original guys.
Yeah.
And they did. I was like, all right, my life's complete.
Cool. We'll have Breaking Spines news again. And then we're going to play a game between us. I want you to come up with 8 and I'll come up with 8. And it's going to be the hair metal lyric game.
What if we pick the same song?
I'm going to try to really
so
think about
funny.
this so I don't pick anything that you pick. I'm definitely going to go the more obscure metal route, hair metal route. Because I already know you don't know Dangerous Toys. You don't know that band.
I mean, I know them. I just don't.
I don't know if you're going to know their lyrics.
That's not fair.
Now she's going to go home and like, gotta look this up. I got to win this. And it's like Reverend Rob out there. You're
I'm
taking
gonna pick like
serious.
the B-side of a Faster Pussycat song now.
Thanks. I know Faster Pussycat really well.
Everything though.
Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to play a ton of great music. I got a whole bunch of new music in from Wormhole Death Records and a bunch of other record labels sent a bunch
Cool.
of stuff in. And thank you to Stephen Walters, who always sends a ton of great music. And yeah, great
Cool.
night. I had fun.
It was fun and getting to meet KK.
Yeah. KK,
Yeah.
thank you so much for a great interview. You're beautiful and knowledgeable, and you're so very talented. We love your music. Hell on my chest, baby. That's my mantra.
I love just like, the further thought with things. Like, that's we were saying how I love Operation Mindcrime so much. Like that whole album is just like
Yeah.
not like other song lyrics all the time,
Yeah. Well, I will tell you one song we're playing next Saturday will be Black Horse by The Rising Fall.
Cool.
'Cause that song kicks buttocks. Lusty lugs, baby. All right. For the night. Thank you so much for last night
Yeah.
meeting you and your man. He is so cool. Lestat, I'm talking to you. And yeah, fantastic. We've been the Metal Revolution.
Rockin' Robin heading out with Jeff James. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe out there and have a good night.
You guys have a great night. This is Conspiracy 216 with Snap Your Fingers.
Congrats, Johnny, on the way.
Yeah, congratulations, bro. When you know, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know.
You know that I know. All right, guys, we're out of here. You guys have a fantastic night. Good night, everyone. God bless.